Alright, how you doing? Welcome to the next video in the Soldier of Fortune 2 Unreal Edition series. In this one, I'm going to show you the first person animations that I've been working on for the past few months. Apologise, it's been a little while since the last video, but had to step away for a while to do some other things. But, back to it now. Anyway, straight into the game. So I apologise for the low resolution of the video, but as the game gets more complex and bigger, it becomes more difficult for it to properly capture the video in OBS Studio, and it becomes stuttery. So low resolution seems to sort that. So what I've done is I have taken the weapons from the original game, imported them into my game, and using them as a kind of placeholder while I get all the code working in the game. So all the features and all the experience that you'd want in a first person shooter, get that working, and then I'll start working moving forward and how it looks. Ultimately I'd like to make my own weapons, which I will do, but right now we'll just use the ones from the original game. So the knife, if you hold down fire, if you repeatedly press it, and of course throwing it. What I did was with throwing it, it throws as normal, and when it hits something that becomes a physics object, it just falls to the floor. I'm going to change that and put it back to sticking in the wall like the original game, because that's better. I don't like it as a physics object. So in most first person shooters, when you've got a pistol and you fire it, it plays an animation and you can't fire it again while that animation plays. I've changed that a little bit so you can press fire as many times as you want, as quickly as you like, and it will fire. It won't wait to the end of the animation. If people like that, we'll keep it in. If they don't, we'll change it. But this is the US SOCOM. And all weapons have iron sights. So the M1911A1, the silver Talon, and then the Uzi. So what I've done with the Uzi is I went online and I got the actual proper fire rates for all the weapons, and I've used them. So the Uzi now fires a little bit faster than it did in the original game. Next with the M3A1. And of course the shotgun. And then there's the auto shotgun. MP5. M4. The SIG. That's because I haven't properly compiled the lighting of the level. Right, so Unreal Engine uses what they call Niagara, the Niagara system, to do all kind of fluid dynamics. So the smoke from the smoke grenade is done with Niagara, and it's the first time I've ever used it, so it needs a little bit of work, but it's okay. Every Niagara system comes with predefined boundaries, and the smoke pushes up against it, as you'll see. So it needs a little bit of work, the smoke system, but it's a good starting point, I think. Yeah, as you can see, it's hitting up against the boundary there, and it should have kind of disappeared. But anyway, so the smoke grenade needs a little bit of work. Then we have and of course the flash grenade. So looking at the flash grenade, not looking at the flash grenade, and the flash grenade being round the corner are blocked by. So then we have the grenade launcher. And the rocket launcher. As you can see, I haven't done the actual animations of the weapons, so the rocket and the rocket launcher there doesn't disappear as you fire, but I'll get to that, don't worry. So that's the first person animations complete. And a couple of things still to do. I need to work on the smoke grenade and the incendiary grenade, but that's learning the how to use a Niagara system is just part of the process. I'll get to that. So anyway, moving forward, there's 3 or 4 things I need to do. Next, I have to do the third person weapon animations that you would see in opposing players when you play the game. I have to do the interaction between players, so you know, death, damage, and that sort of thing. I need to do the UI, so optimize the UI that you see as you're playing the game, a pause menu and a create server menu, that sort of thing, and the actual server code giving you the option to connect and disconnect and look for players. It's going to have a server browser, so look for players and put in an IP address. So what I want to do is, after those 4 things are done, hopefully I'll have that done by the end of the summer. I'll do another video. Well, I'll do a video for each stage, but once I get that done, I'll do a video and then I'll put out a copy of the game that you can all download and play, and you know, you can make videos or you can email me feedback. I'd like to know about bugs, feature requests, suggestions, and your general experience of playing the game. So, I've also done the minimap. Did I show you? No, I don't. I've also done the minimap, a new minimap with icons for all the pickups and the main map. And if you move it and in team games, that will have all your members of the team in it. So there you go. I've also done a drop weapon function, so is it button F? The weapon becomes a physics object, drops to the floor. Needs a little bit of work there, and didn't quite fall fast enough, but then becomes a pickup that other people can pick up. So I've done that as well. So anyway, so there you go. That's the first person animations done. When creating the game, you know, there's a lot of different things you need to do. But coding, I can do quite quickly. Animations is very time consuming and very tedious. It takes a long time. That's why it's been 3 or 4 months since my last video. But the third person animations that I need to do can basically just be copies of the first person animations retargeted to the third person skeleton, so that won't take long at all. The coding of the interaction, the damage and health and death and stuff, that won't take long. The UI might take a wee bit, because UI generally does take a wee bit, and then the server code shouldn't take too long. So hopefully by the end of the summer I'll have a working copy of the game that I can put out. I don't want you to think that when I say an instance of the game, I mean in any way near complete. It's nowhere near complete, but I'd like to have something you can play in, and I can watch you. If you make videos or get feedback, I can watch you play and get an idea of what you want from the game. So anyway, as you can see, we're getting there. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for watching. And until next time, see you later.